If the Kentucky Derby is the fastest 2 minutes in sports, NHRA Nitro is unquestionably the fastest 1,000 feet, 0 to 330 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds. Drivers at this weekend's Summit Racing Equipment Nationals in Norwalk make it look easy, but as BCSN's Joel Sebastianelli shows us, there's more than meets the eye and a lot more than just 4 seconds to get everything just right.
You got to be ready in drag racing. If you blink, you will miss them. Come unprepared, and you'll get smoked.
That's the way you do your best, because something happens in a fraction of a second. You don't have time to think, what should I do? And the body just kind of does it for you.
From the stands, a perfect pass is fast and furious. For John Force Racing, it's methodical.
It's like a puzzle. If the puzzle's not put together correctly, it's never going to end up right. So with everyone putting the car together correctly is one piece of the puzzle.
Force's Funny Car team brings 7 full-time crew members and thousands of parts. Each part is taken apart and put back together routinely.
The car goes down to the bare block, pistons out in about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Typically, we carry 3 of every part ready to go in drawers. So if we blow up, I still have a spare. If we blow up again, I still have a spare. There's no excuses why we cannot make another run. Yes, it's costly, but it's preparedness. You prepare for the battle, you can win a war.
But the first piece of a perfect run today is put in place at the beginning of the year on a computer.
The data is everything. So we look at all the data coming into a race from past events. We have to look at different factors. Is the track hot? Is the track cold? What's the weather conditions doing? Like for instance, today, it's gonna be a tricky day. We have cloud cover now, but the sun's supposed to pop out. You're trying to predict what kind of track temperature you're gonna deal with, which has something to do with the weight on the clutch and the tire pressures you're trying to run. How much power do you put into it? Coming up with the best solution.
When they're ready to roll, the whole team kicks into high gear.
When we're on the racetrack standing around, it looks like we're standing around. We're actually listening to track analysts telling us the temperature, the adhesion of the track itself, formulating a plan, what we're gonna do for tire pressure, clutch weight, do we put more tune-up in it, do we take the tune-up out? And we're watching other cars. Are they going out there smoking the tires? Are they slow? Are they fast? So that helps us determine what we're gonna do on our run.
Now, it's the 16-time champion's turn.
Some minor changes on the starting line they can make to the clutch or to the engine to make it, and then it's handed to the driver. And the idea is to leave the starting line on time, cut a light naturally, keep it in your groove, and if everything goes right, it'll go A to B and the parachutes are out and life's good. But it's a lot of mental concentration. It's almost to the point things happen so quick, you don't have time to think. You kind of just react to it. One hand's on the steering wheel, one hand's on the brake, one foot's on the throttle, and one's on the clutch pedal. So you're keeping that balance.
395 at 326 miles an hour.
A pursuit of pure speed that continues well after the parachutes fly.
I've heard them, say an ET slip will cure cancer. Well, the world works on curing cancer. That's most important. But a good ET slip make you at least feel really good.
In Norwalk, Joel Sebastianelli, BCSN.
329 miles an hour.